Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hi faves, my name is AreYouTubedIn and the N is Fundamasa. Darling, I'm actually so glad that like I'm back to being hyperactive because I was like so down bad. But I feel so much better after my shower. I'm ready for bed, so excuse the bare face and everything else that's not proper or YouTube appropriate, because I know you guys. But anyways, if you're new here, thank you so much for coming onto my channel. I have over 15,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you guys so much, and man, I'm so grateful because this platform means a lot to me. Like I said before, it is my safe space and I feel like I can be myself. You get what I'm saying? So I'm so grateful for you guys, and if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family, man. Don't forget to switch on your notifications because I'm about to bring in more content, right? I still have a lot of content from the Cape Town trip. I have a video. Hopefully I find the other video, hopefully Tato finds it actually, because I think I used his memory card or his camera, something like that. And then I want to roll that out, and I was supposed to roll out a story time today, but I just felt like I need to do this video before I can roll out the story time. So do comment below and let me know when I should release the story time, right? It has nothing to do with the Cape Town trip, but it's just one of my story times, as you know. So this video is basically because I didn't get to film my diaries. Okay, let me start with the first thing, then I'll get to that. First things first, I want to clarify to you guys as my subscribers, right? I'm doing this video purely for my subscribers. I'm not doing it for anything malicious, or I just want to set my subscribers straight and I want to explain some things to them so they know what's up, because I don't want you guys to not know what's going on or what happened or whatever, you know. So I'm just basically going to tell you guys, like, clear some things from episode 1 and 2, and then we'll just clear most things as the time goes, because I didn't get to film my diaries, so I will definitely be doing my diary sessions within the videos. So first of all, I just want to clarify this huge thing, and it's a big misunderstanding, especially on that Bird app. And I think some people on Instagram as well, man, did ask me on the live yesterday with Clarissa and Salome as to like what was going on. So I just want to say first that the Cape Town trip, right, was a trip for South African YouTubers. So what had happened was Tato and I, we were filming in Joburg, one of our collabs that's on my channel. One of the videos we collaborated, him, myself, and all small stuff filmed. We just decided that we need to have a trip as creatives to Cape Town, right? And we spoke about it, and it was supposed to happen last year, September. The trip was purely for a holiday for YouTubers, but we also go there to film collaborations. So it's a thing of like, you can hit up any creative from Cape Town that you've always wanted to collaborate with. They come to the house and collaborate with you. We could also collaborate with one another, you get me? So that's why we're paying for our own things, because each person was sponsoring themselves on the trip. Now on the trip, I had suggested in the group, because I was like one of the people that were like organizing. Tato and I actually were organizing. So every time like we'd have new suggestions. For an example, I would say to people that, guys, I think out of this trip each person should at the very least get 4 collaborative videos out of the entire trip, and then it would start to feel like you didn't go to Cape Town just to live soft, but to also get some work done. Because I always feel like some type of way if like I rest for like 4 days or 5 days, it just feels like I'm lazy, and I always feel some type of way. And I know that like YouTubers or creatives can sometimes feel very shitty about not like getting enough work done or not releasing as many videos. So the main aim for the entire trip was so we all collaborate together, hopefully grow, and just, man, like form new friendships if it happens. If it doesn't, sorry. If it does, well done. So that's why I paid for my own flight, I paid for my own room, I paid for my own breakfast. That's why I paid for my own Uber. That's why I paid for my own drinks at the club when we were splitting the bill. So even that should tell you enough that each person was sponsoring themselves. Each person was ready for the Cape Town trip, because it had been like we had been planning the trip since last year September. And also myself actually was also supposed to come along, because I remember she was part of the first people we planned it with, but then I think she was heavily pregnant by the time, she was actually almost due by the time we were in Cape Town. So it was a thing of like, we are going to continue doing this kind of trips, and we are going to continue to collaborate. So it's like next time, and I remember we even planned to go to Nigeria, but because of like the whole vibe that happened in Cape Town and some things that you guys are still going to find out in the other episodes, people I think started to pull back a bit, especially from others, you get. So now there's people that others don't want to travel with, that type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to clear that. I'm clearing that people were paying for themselves, people were sponsoring themselves. I will say this again, huge disclaimer, each person was able to pick what kind of a collaborative video they want. For an example, I picked that I wanted to do the challenge with Zile and Khonte, the challenge where I made the boys, I did it with Zile, Khonte, Dennis and Bongani from Defining, where I made boys feel feminine products, and it was the most hilarious thing ever. I'll probably link it below, but if not, you can find it on the channel. And then I also did, I was supposed to do skincare routine with coffee no milk, and I remember suggesting that she does a skincare routine on the guy so that it's like a fun kind of thing video, but only if she was comfortable with it. You know, we're just brainstorming ideas on how we could all collaborate together and just get as much content as possible. I remember, oh, then Tato said he wants to do his collaborative video in a reality show style. So yes, 100% Tato owns the reality show. Tato chose that the collaboration for the video, instead of us collaborating one by one for his channel, he'd rather have all of us in a reality form. And he did tell us that, guys, if you're not comfortable with anything that's being filmed, for an example with me, I don't want to be filmed holding Bev or being next to another brand because I'm in partnership with Johnny Walker. So it's gonna be like, I don't want to be seen with another alcohol brand. You get what I'm saying? Because I have an alcohol brand partnership that's big. You get what I'm saying? So it was that type of thing. And what else? Oh, he was like, if we don't want to be shown in our pajamas. For example, like Tato knew, like I'm very finicky, and Butale is also like very, we're very brand conscious people. So cautious people. So we need to kind of like know what's going on around us, and it should make sense to our audience as well as our partnerships, if I'm making sense. So yeah, and I just wanted to clear that, guys. I just wanted you guys to be very clear on that Tato does not owe me accommodation in Cape Town just because he was filming a reality show that I was a part of. I agreed to be part of the cast. I was like, cool. And he did say, if you don't want to be part of the cast, you can just move. So I agreed to be a part of it. That's why I'm on those episodes. And it was not a thing of like, I didn't go to Cape Town for Tato's reality show. I went to Cape Town to collaborate with other YouTubers. Tato was there as well. The reality show was filmed. Sharp. I'm on the reality show. But my point is that that's not the main reason why the entire thing happened. Hopefully that's clear. Another thing I just want to clear is that I did feel some type of way about things that happened in episode 1, but obviously I'm only going to speak on things that concern me, and I don't want to speak about other people's names or on other people. But I just want to say that with episode 1, not much happened, obviously, because it was the first day, right? And my part, actually, let me not mention episode 1, let me draw more on episode 2, because my part is only mainly in episode 2. So with episode 2, I want to clear the part where we are at the wine farm. So what happened is, and I don't want to lie, guys, I was really hacked. So we had a WhatsApp group, right? We created a WhatsApp group where we all communicate. And then that morning, I unfortunately had work to submit, right? As much as I was like in Cape Town for collaborating purposes, I also have like to make money, you get what I'm saying? So I had work that was due that day, and I was like to the guys, they can leave me behind. I'll finish off the work, finish off getting ready, and then I'll come to the wine farm. I mean, we were all adults. I can Uber to the wine farm. But what happened is, there's two, I think there's a franchise of the wine farms, or they're owned by the same family. And then I went to the other one instead of the other one, and they actually look alike. Because I remember being on FaceTime with Salome and Coffee No Milk. They just kept saying, you are here, only to find out, no, I'm at the other end. I'm on the other end. And what was stressful is, in Cape Town, in that area, there's a lot of trees, right? And there's no signal at all. So I didn't have signal as much as they also didn't have signal. Where they were at, the signal was really bad. So I wasn't aware that their signal is bad, because we couldn't communicate with one another. And I kept asking in the group before I even left the house, hey guys, can someone please just let me send me live location of where you guys are at, so I follow the live location in case anything happens, right? But I think no one was on their phone. Do you get it? No one was on their phone because everyone was just busy like having fun, and that's fine, guys. But my point is, I was upset because I was hacked because the Uber driver was willing to leave me in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, Booty, I don't even know Cape Town like that. I'm stressed. The guys don't even know where I'm at, so you need to at least get me like to the nearest security gate so that I can be safe, and then you can go wherever you want to go, or you can accept another trip. You get me? So he then brought me, he then took me to this other gate for another wine estate, and he just said I must wait there by the gate and then request another Uber, which was like so hard to get another Uber. Fine, the Uber got there, and when I got to the wine farm, to everyone, then only then people started acting like they actually cared about me, you know? Maybe they did care, but they just didn't express it on text or in the group, because messages were sending but like slowly because of the network problems. So maybe I'd send like a text they would get it a minute later or 5 minutes later because of the signal. You get me? So when I got there, it was just like, oh, people are just chilling, yeah. And then Coffee like was really concerned about me, which I really appreciate. That's my girl. Like that's my girl. You know when Candy say that's my mom, that's my girl. Coffee No Milk is my girl, and that's on her. So she was like so worried about me, and when I got there, she wanted to find out like, friend, are you okay? Whatever. And then I was just updating her and telling her what happened. And also Gamo, then I had to obviously update Gamo because she wanted an update as well. Then I was just telling her where my frustration was, and I was really sad, man, because I was just so worried about my safety as to like what if something happens to me. And when I got to the table, it's just like other people really didn't care, and only like when I was there, everyone was just like, what happened? And it's like, even when they were asking, they were not really asking. And you know what, it's fine, dog. Like if you don't care about me, that's fine, but don't pretend in front of my face that like you care about me, you know. And I think for me, I didn't expect others to care, but the people that I called my friends, I was just like, I expected you to do as Coffee No Milk did. Do you get me? I expected you to try as hard as she did, and only to find out she's the only person that actually tried her best to make sure that I get there safely. And shame, my girl was also frustrated as much as I was, and I'm so sorry for that. I really am sorry. It was just, guys, it was just a thing of the moment, hey. Like I felt so terrible. I remember very well. So it's just like, for me, like some people will really like pretend like they care about you in your face, but then once you like turn around and oh, you're not there, then it's just like they don't care about you. It's like they say the worst things about you behind your back, and that hurts me because yes, I am an emotional person. I am in touch with my emotions, and I will be hurt, dog. Like I have feelings. I will be hurt if I'm thinking you're a friend only to find out that you're not a friend. Then don't expect me to be a friend towards you if you're not that for me. You get me? So I'm just trying to explain that situation as to like what happened during that moment. And at the house, I want to explain also at the house, because this was going to be part of my diaries, the reason why I didn't want to cook. The girls wanted to cook, and I think the guys were going to wash the dishes. Child, I was like on vacation. I was not going to cook. I was not going to cook. I was not going to cook, guys. Like I was not going to cook. Like what? And there's so many people, like, oh, there were so many of us. And I remember Khonte saying I must cook pap for them. Pap, guys, me. Like I must cook pap for Zile and Khonte because they're petty men. I hope they are actually petty men. I think Zile is petty. I hope Khonte is too. Are they petty? I think they're petty. And I'm just like, you guys expect me to cook pap? Like y'all want me to make pap? Like you see my hands making pap? Like you have envisioned that. The only time I learned how to cook pap was a month ago. I didn't know how to cook pap at the time, but it was just a joking thing that like well, they did want me to cook the pap, but like it was okay even if I didn't cook it. But I was not willing to cook, guys, on vacation. Another thing that like I just want to clear again is that I paid for my room, paid for my flights, paid for my Uber, paid for my, what else is there, food. Okay, let me be serious. I paid for my Uber, I paid for my food, I paid for my drinks. We split the bill at the club. We split the bill. I remember we split the bill for that Henny. And everyone, I know myself and Clarissa were prepared to pay for our own bills, and so was Bukhale, but obviously she hasn't shown, so I don't want to be talking about that much. But my point is that, guys, we were all prepared for the Cape Town trip. We had started planning it like since last year until March, so people were ready for that trip. I paid for my own bill, guys. Please don't be worried about that. And another thing is, oh yes, and the lady did buy us the wine at the wine farm. So we paid for the bill for the food and the other wines, right? But then I think she liked this other red wine. I think it was red wine. She liked this other red wine. Then she was like, she's gonna get 3 more bottles for everyone, so everyone gets to taste it. And that was very kind of her. Really, like, I admire that. That was really kind. Actually, people paid for their own things, except for when someone voluntarily said, I'll pay for it. You get me? So it's like everyone was prepared to pay for whatever they ate, whatever they drank, whatever they used. But it's just a matter of like, if someone says, hey guys, don't worry, I'll get the bill, then it's just like, oh, okay, you want to get the bill? Get the bill. Be my guest. I just wanted to clarify that part. And then this one, you see this one? Now this one, Clarissa's my girl. Clarissa's my girl. That's my bestie, hey? And Clarissa and I are cool. Always have been cool, always have gotten along, and we have so much in common, right? We have so much in common, and most of the times we think alike. That's why you'll find us, maybe someone's gonna say something in the room and we're just gonna laugh, because we just relate to one another like that. So I don't get it where with this thing of like Clarissa does whatever I want her to do comes from, because also the person that said this, Kamo doesn't even, like, she didn't even spend time with us. Like, we lived, I made sure I picked the best room for Clarissa and I, because I organized that house for us. I negotiated that house for us. So I was like, I'm gonna pick the best room. I'll pick the biggest room, because I actually stayed at that house before when we were shooting a show with SABC3. So I picked the room that I've always wanted. I was like, I'll pick the left wing for my girl and I, and we just lived in that room. So she didn't even come. She was not even, was her room upstairs? Oh, it was upstairs, just that on the end, on the other outside part of it. Where was I? Oh, so I just want to clarify that, like, Clarissa's my girl. I don't know where Kamo got the thing of Clarissa does whatever I want her to do whenever, or she follows. Guys, what? Do y'all know Clarissa? Like, do y'all know Clarissa? Clarissa is like a very, like, she's a strong personality, and she is her own person that minds her own business and just does self-care. Like, she's such a self-care queen. Like, that's my self-care princess. So I don't get it where, like, it comes from, guys. Like, I don't understand why anyone would have a problem with Clarissa and I, or with Clarissa generally. Like, why would you have a problem with Clarissa, dog? Like, Clarissa is just a person that, she's so chill. Like, she's such a lovely person. Even when I met her, I just kept looking at her and I'm like, you're such a doll. Like, you're so beautiful. Like, your energy, everything about you is just so perfect. So I don't get it, man. Hey, you gotta hey guys, bully Tato into doing a reunion so that we can speak to people in person, because I just feel like I don't want it to be seen like a YouTube thing when everything happened in reality. So I just feel like we all deserve to speak to each other in person and actually answer each other eye to eye. Like, yeah, do you understand? But I don't know where that came from, really. Like, I'm not even gonna entertain it like that, because it doesn't make sense to me. Even though I was at the house as well. You know how when you guys watch something, then you're like, it's not adding up, it doesn't make sense. I felt like that during that moment, because it's just like out of nowhere, Clarissa just that. What do you mean, bruh? Like, like, you don't even know me, like, not even from above. So bruh, like, even at breakfast we didn't even interact, dog. Like, all you did was chill with the guys and talk to the guys and didn't even speak to us as the girls. And like, we were hacked about this. I won't lie. Like, it was just a thing of like, we all want to get to know each other. Like, we all want to come out of this with like positive energy, and let's just have fun. Let's live soft, look nice in Cape Town, drink wine, look hot, go out. Just some girly and boy time, you know what I'm saying? Like, the boys would like take care of us sometimes as much as we would take care of them. So it was like, you know, wholesome vibes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just all be cool. So for you to just like, first of all, she didn't even want to hang with us. She just kept saying that like, amantombazana dramatic. Oh. If I speak, guys, I'm just so triggered. I'm remembering how miserable it would be, and I remember Naledi and I being so hacked over the fact that like, if I speak, guys, you know what? let's wait for the reunion. And I don't want to ruin the show for anyone. Like, I just watch. Let's just wait for all the episodes to come out, and then I'll just address things according to episodes. More than anything though, guys, I just wanted to clear those top 3 things: the whole Cape Town trip, how it came about, and I wanted to clear the financial side of things. And I also wanted to clear the Clarissa thing, that, oh, also the me getting lost and the Clarissa thing, especially the Clarissa thing, because I'm just like, you come for my girl, you come for me, child. Like, that's my girl. Like, that's my girl. Like, she's so unproblematic. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying Are You Tubed In. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, let me know what you think of the show, let me know what you think about the whole thing, man. And let's just spread positive vibes and be good people. More than anything, do your skincare routine, look good, smell good, and just live your best life. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Tell me when I should drop the story time, okay? Below. Comment right now.